It's boy throbbing time. My heart is throbbing for more. That's how you know this is fire. Hold on. I'll be right back. Someone's calling me. Bam! Alright guys, today I'm gonna be reacting to Boy Throb's new single Can't Stop the Throb. So I've only listened to it for like a little bit. Okay, wait, hold on. I only listened to it for like I think 3 seconds. So yeah, here we go. Okay, we're gonna stop the Spotify and hopefully it should show. Yep. Okay. Bam and bam. Oh wait. Oh shoot. What? Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go. Alright. We're gonna be reacting to this song, and then after that we're gonna be reacting to the DBD stream because I've missed that for quite a while. I only listened for the killer, but I haven't seen the announcement and stuff. So we're gonna be reacting to this, and then after that, it's gonna be the DVD stuff. So yeah, first this. All right, so this is the new single called "Can't Stop the Throb." I know Groat actually introduced me to this boy group. So you know, I gotta give my support. They're actually pretty. They have this one banger called "Finger," and it's quite a banger. I can't lie. Anyways, let's do this. Hopefully it works. Oh wait, oops. There we go. Does it work? Oh, hold on. It doesn't work. Hold on. It doesn't work. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay. Guys, let's do this one more time. I only listen to this part. I only listen to this part right here. The we can stop the throb, we don't wanna stop the throb. We can't 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 stop the throb. Baby, got this feeling deep inside. That's definitely Anthony. Baby, it ain't no butterfly. Oh baby, come on. I wanna let it out tonight. Ooh, it's getting stronger. Can't hold it in much longer. Move them hips from side to side. Okay. That's definitely Zach, and then the next is Evan. Swing that thing from left to right. Yeah, that's Evan. That's definitely Evan, right? Or is it Anthony? I know. Okay, well, I don't even know, bro. Do your dance and make it drop. Check my watch, it's 12 o'clock. We can't stop. We can't stop the drop. 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 Hey. We can't stop the drop. 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 Body rocking, show stopping, man. Okay, this is Evan. This is definitely Evan. So Anthony did the part of the first verse, kind of chorus, and then I think Zach also did the chorus as well. Boy, throbbing. Pull up to the party like what's popping. What? Hello? Face on the poster, okay. What happened? What the fudge? Hello? Did my thing crash?
Boy, throbbing.
Oh.
Pull up to the party like
Okay.
what's popping. Face on the poster, I'm most wanted. Pumping that blood like cardio. Getting that coin like Mario.
Getting that coin like Mario. Okay, that's bars.
Most wanted. Pumping that blood like cardio. Getting that coin like Mario. Yeah, I speak a little bit of Espanol. Telling them haters adios.
Move them hips from side to side. Swing that thing from left to right. Do your dance and make it try. Check my watch, it's throb o'clock.
We can't stop. We can't stop, can't stop the dance.
When are we gonna get Darshan? Where's Darshan? Wait, that's it? Wait, that's it? No Darshan feature? Bro, they just put him there because he's there. But where is Darshan? I need to see it. Wait. Can't stop the throb. Bro, is there Darshan? Wait. Bro, I need to know, bro. Yo, what, bro? Bro, chat. There isn't, Darshan got robbed. What the hell? Chat, Darshan got robbed. Bro, where's the Darshan? Wait, is he part of your? He's gotta be a part of the chorus, right? It's gotta be him, right? This has gotta be him. Okay, anyways, now we're gonna go to the next one, which is Dead by Daylight's live stream, and I need to react to it because, yeah. Alright, so this is the stream that I have reacted. Okay, so, I really don't really care much about the killer side, because that was low-key kind of boring. Like, I've only watched, what they talk about here is, they talked about the abilities of the killer, of the new killer, and what the designs for the new killer and the new survivor is going to be for the Grimoire update, the Grimoire chapter. So I don't really care about that. I'm not gonna be voting in the Grimoire chapter because I'm gonna let the community do its thing. Because I feel like if I vote for something wrong, I feel like I'm letting the community down. So you know what? I'm gonna just let the community do its thing. And I'm gonna be happy whatever they voted. Who knows? I don't know. I might vote stuff for some, but yeah, we're just gonna take out that, and we're gonna be reacting to some of the changes. So this is what it looks like. So this is the killer design. It looks like it's the blue. Like, what is that? Okay, you know what? I'll just go just brief overview. So so this killer has two powers, which is like a beam of light. Wait, hold on. We're in the Grimoire chapter. So he has prototype is progressing nicely. Yeah. So this is talking about the thing, and this is part of her ability called Hopeless Exile, which apparently makes the survivor go into another dimension. Either that or Yeah, I think they said they're gonna put the survivor into another dimension, and you can see these like ray of lights, and these crystals. These are going to be important because the ray of light actually hits you, and then the crystal is gonna be a way or objective to get out of this world thing. So I think this world actually affects your hook state, which is kind of crazy. If you don't escape in time, you actually can die or be on death hook,
Maybe if I press again.
which is cool. And then this is again the map they talked about. So this is what it looks like.
1-to-1. So you get sent there, you get your hook, and your hook timer starts draining. And here, if you get
Yeah, so apparently it actually minimizes the hook timer, which is crazy. And then they start talking about, and then after that we see the killer. So this is the killer's M2.
production sets,
So he sends out like a beam of light. Pretty cool. So as you can see, it sends out a beam of light.
it still didn't meet the criteria or the expectation that they had.
Pretty cool. And then he has another ability where you can like summon like a beam of light in the realm,
On basically just timings, and what we found is that
which
if
is
we made it
crazy. He's like a pyramid head plus the first.
too generous, it felt too consistent and too difficult to dodge. But if you made it take longer, it felt like it was impossible to hit. And so finding that like sweet spot was just, I foresaw a balancing nightmare, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
So that's what they talk about. And then next thing they talked about is the killer designs right here. So this is what the killer design looks like. Looks pretty cool. It looks like the blue seep, like a blue sap. It kind of reminds you of the Macmillan State thing. I'm gonna make a theory that the blue Macmillan State, like freaking bulbulous thing. Let me find it. Is it this one? No. Freaking bulb. I think it's around here. Is it the water tower? Or I think it's the Macmillan water tower. I don't even know. Where is it? There. This thing. The odd egg. Yeah, this thing. You can see it's the same color. It's the same color as this. I'm just saying, like, this could be, this could be part of the Grimoire. Saying it's kind of similar, the same color, like lightish blue.
Recognize the pieces
Yep,
that
yep.
we voted on,
Yeah, exactly.
which is very cool.
Yeah.
I think one thing worth mentioning too is we posted recently about the new roadmap for the votes, and players were asking, they voted on the killer silhouette.
So that's what it looks like, and he looks like he has gray, luscious, long hair, or white, or blonde, whatever it is, and he's smiling, he's grinning, and this is what the survivor looks like. People started making comparisons. She looks like Sable's like grandma or Sable's mom, which I can see that because she has like very dark clothing. But yeah, she's gonna be so cool. She's gonna be so cool. And then they talked about more on the depth, and then we're gonna talk about the perk updates, which is cool. Can't wait. Okay, this is where I left off. Okay, we're gonna be.
Text is perks,
Yes,
Okay.
yes, absolutely.
and we've got honestly a pretty exciting update to perks.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah.
So that's what we've brought, and it has a UX component, obviously. So that's why Diego's here. We also have another special surprise from Diego after. But let's talk about perks.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how do I get started on this, right? We started working on this such a long time ago. Something we've internally called the perk description overhaul, which is
Thank goodness they're summarizing the perk description, because holy crap, the perk description for some of these perks are like overwhelming to the point where like you have to. The only way you'll learn it is through using it. which is not good because you don't even know what the perk it does because it's like a wall, like a paragraph of text that you will probably not even see or not even catch your eye. So I'm so glad they're just basically summarizing what what it is.
Just a colossal undertaking, really. It's like all 300 perks descriptions were rewritten from scratch.
That's nice.
A
That's
lot of
nice.
people have worked on this. Like obviously, I'm sitting here presenting this. I'm very grateful for it, and Diego is here too. But there were a lot of people whose hands and minds worked on this. So yeah, we took it up on ourselves, I suppose, to rewrite all of the perks descriptions. And just to clarify here, this description overhaul does not change the gameplay. So there may be other changes, but this rewriting the descriptions did not change the way they play. So yeah, like I said, we started working on this a very long time ago because when you read the descriptions, they were really, it felt like it aged a little bit, right?
And even saying rewriting it is kind of underselling it. Like when you see what we actually did, it's a
yeah, absolutely.
It's a good update. So let's dive in here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the goal that I always had
That
in
is
mind
so
was
good. Thank goodness they are minimizing these. They're minimizing everything, bro. I'm so glad they're minimizing everything. So nice, so nice.
to shorten and modernize all perk descriptions. I wanted to do this because obviously DBD is like a 10-year-old game, right?
Yeah.
And at
Yep.
this point, when we started writing, we had a different goal in mind, and this has changed over time and with all the content that we added. So when I looked at the perk description and what the people were saying, that they had a hard time understanding, they had to explain it to their friends. So we wanted to reduce the length so that
Thank goodness, cause Loki, like, I still don't know what Lucky Break does. Like, the perk description is so lengthy that I just don't even know what it does. Like, even when people say like, dude, what is Lucky Break? I don't even know it as well. I played this game for like a year, almost a year. I don't even know what it does.
you know it's just shorter to the point, right?
So thank goodness they're making this a change. Reducing all the length of description, using modern player facing language. Okay, increasing consistency and cross. Okay, that's good. So we'll see it in actions.
Using what we say like modern player facing language, which is what as much as possible what the players are using, and also doing it a consistency pass so that all the descriptions kind of look and feel the same, and also try to set up the path, pave the way for the future.
Some of it don't need to be shortened or modernized because like they're very self-explanatory. Like let's say small game, just like small game is just like you can like hear the totems from depending on where you're looking at. So I think that should be good.
If I can
I
say
think
that.
yeah.
So here's
So
a look
yeah, this is what so this is Lithe before.
at old Lithe. You probably
Yeah, so this is old Lithe. So hopefully they're gonna be like rush vault equals 50% haste for 3 seconds, easy. But it causes so this is what old Lithe looks like. So it looks very self-explainable. I mean, obviously people are gonna read what Lithe is, and it looks easy, and people are gonna equip it because obviously it's so small. But we'll see what it looks like today. What they're gonna change it.
like this one. It has like a maybe there's like a
It's very self-explainable, like perk, like.
they're like memories of that's the way you look at Lithe, and this is the new Lithe.
Oh my gosh! Whenever you medium or fast vault, this is so good. See, you can see it's so much better when it's compact instead of it's all spread out and messy. As you can see, like this is all like spread out and messy, and no one's gonna read. No, I know only like some people, like maybe some people will only read the first line, and they will just ignore it. Maybe the first or second line, but no one's gonna read the third line. That's gonna be forgotten. And the thing is that it's kind of color coded like randomly. Like you can see 50% yellow, 3 orange. So this is just everything that's like highlighted to catch your eye, and like how many, and like bolded text on exhausted, on haste. Yeah, look at this. It's like
They're like memories of
and then haste increases movement speed. We should just get rid of that because obviously people know haste right by now.
that's the way you look at Lithe, and this is the new Lithe. It's obviously a lot shorter.
Thank goodness. Wait, I just realized They added. I just realized they added the freaking logo of what life is, which is nice. Look at that.
It's on.
Look, from this is before, so it's just like a big box of text, and it's like a purple right here, life, Fangmin, and then very rare. But they changed it. They summarized it, and look, you can also have extra info. So that's actually pretty unique. So if you want to know what life actually does, just right click and you actually know what the info of what haste or exhausted mean, which is so good. Thank you, behavior. So we also have the perk image right here,
Obviously a lot shorter.
perk icon.
It's a lot shorter, and it has these like bullet points with the status
Thank
effects
goodness.
highlighted. Yeah, so it's just really it's just a lot shorter. And maybe at the bottom you can notice this little thing here. It's
I
called
do.
extra info. So let's just imagine you have a mouse now, and you could just like hit mouse 2 here. So this is a new feature, and yeah, why don't
Thank
yeah,
goodness.
take
Oh,
a
sure.
look.
You can show or hide status effect reminders. Wow, you can show or hide status effect reminders. Wow, and perk description now display your mapped key for active ability, aka E. Oh, nice. Wait, that's actually nice. So let's see what it
Yeah,
looks
about it.
like.
Yeah, thank you. Sure, yeah, this is part of the whole effort we have been doing with Thomas. And what we wanted to do is to also not only make perks easier to understand when reading them, but also provide a way for you to learn what are we talking about when presenting the perks and remember that too. So we had the issue that multiple effects were described as we're going to show, but you kind of needed to know what they were, ask someone, or just go blind into the match and somehow learn what exhausted was. So now we're going to allow you when there is starting with status effects for now, when there is a status effect mentioned in a perk, for you to, with a single click, have a reminder of what that is all about.
Yeah, and this saves a lot of space, as you'll be able to.
Hold on, let me see if I Okay. Good. Okay.
See in a very short moment. But I also want to say one of the other things I think it's really important that we
sorry.
added was now whenever, instead of saying active ability button 1 or 2, everybody liked that, right? But instead of saying that, it'll display the key that you've mapped to it. So
Thank goodness. Honestly, the active ability button, like it makes it so confusing. Like thank goodness they make it just to simplify. It's like just press E. You don't have to press E.
obviously there's still only ability button 1 and 2, but if you bind it to E, it's going to say E instead. And if you bind it to F or whichever other key you would like to bind it to, this is what's going to appear. So this is live.
Oh, then extra info haste. Oh, there it is. See? Okay, this one looks pretty nice. And then add extra info. Okay.
Now, if you show the extra info, it's going to show these little 2 status effect reminders. And then
People are
it's
spamming E in chat as well.
That's amazing. But emphasis that is if you display it. So just for people to know, when you see the tooltip, the extra info is not going to be displayed. You choose to do it, so we're trying not to be invasive or noisy.
Yeah, but this has allowed us to shorten a lot of the descriptions because a lot of the text was just reminders that we were manually entering. So that is live, and of course,
To be clear, that is live, not
Live.
live.
Oh my gosh, Dark Devotion is like a big. Yeah, I am not reading what I don't even know what Dark Devotion is. Yeah, I am not reading all that. The only way I could actually learn it is actually, taking my time to actually read it, but also to play the game with that perk.
Yet?
oh
We're almost there.
man, you got
I
me.
just want people to know that.
You got me. So this little show and tell, I brought a few examples here so that we could look at. This is old Dark Devotion.
Yeah, it's a big.
It's
ball-
pretty long when I
big
look at
wall
it.
of text.
A little.
Yeah, so it's a little long.
My ADHD cannot handle it.
Exactly.
Can you tell me
same
what it
here,
does,
Eric.
like without reading it?
It's for the plague.
Yeah, that's fair. This is new Dark Devotion.
Oh my gosh, so good. Whenever the obsession takes damage for 45 seconds, your terror rater is set to 40 M. See, this is much better. Undetectable, yeah, it shows undetectable. The obsession has your terror radius. Wow, you gain undetectable. See, this is much better. So whenever the obsession takes damage, for 45 seconds, okay, your terror rate is set to 40, so they have increase. Your obsession has your terror rate. Okay, this one's
So it's a lot shorter.
Heck yes.
It uses the bullet points to really convey the information after the trigger or the condition, and then it says you gain undetectable, and then if you open the extra info, it shows you what an undetectable does.
And people may be realizing that undetectable is right in this kind of like teal color, cyan.
Yes.
That's also because what we're doing is to present now the status effect. When they are positive to the roll itself, we're going to show with this more positive color and leave the orange now, not red even, as to say this is something that's a negative effect to
so
the player.
if it's like a warm color, it's so if you're a survivor and it's a warm if it's a warm color, that's a bad effect. But if it's like a cool color, like a green or blue, then it's a good. It's a okay. It's a good perk for people to use.
That's why undetectable is in this color.
This is the science of UI, UX, and design. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you bring a very good point, because if you look at the next one, background
Holy
player,
crap.
there
background. Basically, what background player is that whenever a killer picks up a survivor, they get 50% haste for 5 seconds, and then you get obviously if you're exhausted, you can't activate this.
are a lot of colors here, and there is a logic to that color. I don't know if I should get into it for time's sake, but there used to be a lot of colors in a perk's description, and it used to mean a lot of different things. So if you look at the new background player, you'll see only the status effect.
Yeah, it looks like it's just teal and orange, meaning bad and good. Wait, this is actually pretty good. Whenever the killer picks up another survivor for the next 10 seconds, when you start running, you gain 50%, 5 seconds, and gain exhaust for 20 seconds. Yeah.
Are highlighted in their proper colors. It's always the same colors, and the other numbers are just bolded here. I think it personally, I think it reads a lot clearer.
W,
icons too are
W.
super helpful.
DBD are actually improving. Like they're slowly improving.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Even
That's
though
true.
this
I forgot
game's a
about that. We also
10-year-old
have the.
game.
We have seen it so many times that we just
helping.
forget. Yeah.
Yeah, I got more. I got
Almost a
more of
20-year-old
these. Everyone knows.
Yeah. Everyone knows NOED. Like whenever all gens are popped, the killer gets 4% haste and also gets exposed. Or all survivors that hasn't cleansed the totem get exposed.
NOED. It's a very nice one. I think it's probably one of our longest, if not dramaturgy, but I guess I'm to blame for that one. So NOED is now, I can't read it. It's too small. It's so short that it's a lot shorter. NOED, I think, has a very simple gameplay, right? When all generators are completed, the totem ignites, and you gain these effects, and then there's an additional effect. This should take like 3 or 4 lines, and that's what it does. So that was part of the undertaking. And last but not least, Dead Hard.
Holy
Everyone's
crap.
favorite
Never heard of
perk.
it.
Yeah, you've never heard of Dead Hard?
I have suffered it. As a killer main, I have suffered this
Right.
one.
Yeah. So Dead Hard had a very long description, and now it's a lot shorter.
You could say that's dead easy to read.
Okay, buddy. Eric, just get yourself out of there, bro. Just get yourself out of there. Bro, just get yourself out of there, boy. Yeah, you get endurance for 0.5 seconds, but you gain exhausted for 40 seconds.
Well, you could say that? Yeah,
could.
absolutely.
Probably
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably
Very
should.
Now
simple.
it's more easier to read. So now I can start inviting my friends to actually play the game, and they'll actually know what the perk description is because it's summarized. It's much better.
Because Dead Hard again is a very simple perk. You meet the condition, you get this prompt, you activate it, you gain these effects, and that's it. It doesn't need to have it didn't need today to have all of these extra text. So these are all of my examples.
Heck yeah. You have one more slide, I think.
Do I?
Yep.
I do. Thank you very much.
No one size fits all solution. Okay. Overall, it should be 95% better. Please enjoy this update. More improvements planned in the future.
much. Thank you very
Finally,
much. I forgot.
we're
that,
getting
yeah.
some, bro. We're getting some good quality of life stuff. I'm actually very, very proud. Even though, if it's these small things that DBD is actually putting through, I'm actually very proud that they're actually changing it. Cause DBD is still the most like not beginner friendly, game because like you'll get paired up with people that are higher level than you or people that are stronger than you, and you don't even know how to play. You don't even know what vaulting or teching is, or you don't even know what dumb tech is, or you don't even know how to flashlight save. Like there's a lot of things you need to learn when you're playing DBD, and I'm glad they're summarizing what the perks are doing or what the perks are, so it makes it somewhat easier.
So, so I guess this wasn't a one-size-fits-all solution. I always say that overall it should be 95% better. We couldn't apply the rule to everything equally. I think most of the perks we've cut a lot of text, so it's a lot shorter, a lot easier to understand. But some perks may look different, and I think there's going to be some time to adapt to this. And
For sure.
yeah, hopefully everyone will enjoy this update and look for more improvements like this in the future.
Thank
This was
goodness. I
a
want-
lot of
yes,
clerical work.
This is epic.
Yeah, it's a big undertaking, but people in chat are definitely appreciating it. I think this is a great example of what actual quality of life improvements are. So that's
Right, I'm glad
being
to hear it.
appreciated.
Yeah, and I guess we look forward to the players' feedback because we are not gods.
What?
We have done our best, right?
Speak for yourself,
We've
man.
done our best to improve this, but the players see this every day.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will have feedback, and we will be improving
be
this
there
as
listening.
we go on. Yeah, absolutely.
We're not done. We got questions for you, Thomas.
Yes.
From Grilled Ches 96. Are the character quotes and lore text still going to be included in the perk descriptions?
Yes, absolutely. So the quotes are still at the bottom. We've seen them. Can I go back with this?
can.
Yeah, absolutely. I can go back.
There you go.
So if you look at Dead Hard, you'll see in this kind of like beige, this off-white beige, the quote is still there, but that's a very good point. I forgot to mention that the what we used to call the intro flavor text, so there used to be lines of flavor before the perk description, that has been cut. And this has allowed us to save a lot of space to bring you the action, bring you the explanation of what the perk does first, and then the flavor text goes after to give you a little bit of context and everything. But we don't obfuscate or disorient the player's reading by putting a flavor quote at the start anymore.
Yep.
That's
So
pretty
yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Streamlined. And I wanted to give a quick mention. There is an amazing Twitch extension that the community made that helps you see perks when you're watching people playing the game. We want to, if you're watching, otherwise we'll reach out. Want to let you know we're happy to help update those on your side so your perks and the extension can match what are in the game. So we don't want to leave you
pretty
hanging
good.
there.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
absolutely.
Hey,
I didn't mention it, but I think,
W.
Diego, this appears in every instance of where you would see the perk, right?
Exactly.
This tooltip.
The extended one, and the only exception that we're having right now is the Trend Secret.
Yes, that is true.
Because
yeah.
we have been evaluating different things. So that's why we decided for now to take our first step without the Channel Secrets. But everywhere else. So if you're on the lobby, you're on the match details, you can check that out.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're not done. Diego has brought some goodies as well. So if you want to hand
of
over the
power.
clicker.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
What have you got for us, Diego? Last time you were here, you brought us the scratch marks that people enjoyed.
Whoa,
Yeah.
look at all this. So let's talk about aura. Okay, so breakable walls, vault, breakable. Okay, so breakable walls and vaults are yellow, which is nice. So is this before and after? Okay, let's see. Killers are like a pinkish red, and then chest totems are pink. Hooks, hatch, and gens are red. And then we have disarm bear trap, which is the same color as the killer, and then our bear trap's like an orange. Oh. Basement hooks red. Okay.
So today I want to talk about auras.
Oh,
It's an interesting subject because we know that our game currently has a lot of different colors, a lot of different auras, and it has been something that have been added and organically evolved over time. Again, as Thomas said, we're almost 10 years as a game, so we are seeing how things were added for the best for gameplay. Currently, we have decided to start rethinking about the auras to meet the players' better experience.
Is it gonna be like blue? Is it gonna be blue or something?
So to better understand the game, to better learn, so all UX related. Plus, seeing how the new art vision for the game could fit the game in the sense like.
Oh yeah. Also,
what are the
Exit Gate's like whitish yellow.
colors that we really want to present to show DBD as this multiplayer horror game that we have. So it's the artistic vision and how that goes through UX to also match gameplay needs. So we also know that with the current situation, we have cases where color perception being reduced or different. Auras are super hard to see. Even for us on the farm, at least I speak for myself, when I'm trying to get at the survivors, it's sometimes harder. So,
Whoa.
bear with-
We want a unified looking system to have aura matches that just to match or have auras match the artistic vision of the game and gameplay UX you need. Some things will look different. Survivor will appear in blue by default. That's nice. Hatches and knives and lockers will match the white color we use for killer objects. Okay.
me, we are doing changes here, and
Yeah,
again, we
before hatchets are white. Yeah, they're white or yellow. They're white or yellow. I think
want to have this unified look, and because of the same thing, we are working now with a
so
new system.
now they make survivors blue now instead of red.
On
Nice.
how do we treat and use auras in DBD. And because of this, you are going to start seeing some differences. First of all, the color of auras are going to be the same, regardless if you are a killer or a survivor, you're going to see the same color for the same type of object entity. And thus, we are going to go and say, let's show the survivors in their color, as usually they are in the bluish color. I added there by default. I'll talk about that. So they will appear in blue by default. And there are going to be some changes. So for instance, we want all killer objects, as they are, most of them, shown in the white area, white color. So for people that are used with Trickster or Hunters to see the hatchet, the knives, and the lockers in this yellowish color, well, we'll have to get used to the first day to say, oh, it's white now. So
Yeah. I remember it was like yellow rather than white. So that's nice.
that's one thing.
I used to play Huntress, so yeah, like the hatches were white or were yellow.
And
Wait, what? And what?
if you happen to want to see the colors as they were, like there in red, the survivor, or you will wish to see aura in different colors, now we're going to see how to play the video. Because I
You
cannot
might need
do
a
that.
click from Mandy over there.
Okay.
Stuff. And you help me with that.
Oh, you can also. They made it to where you can change the color of the auras.
Mandy, please.
There it is.
Now you're going to be able to go to the beta tab and try new colors.
And there's more colors.
Outside the match or inside the match doesn't matter.
Whoa. W changes, guys. W freaking changes.
For you to
Holy crap. Dude, they made it, it's like Marvel Rivals where you can like change like the color of the of your enemy and your team and whatnot.
change things to fit better the experience you want to have as a player. No matter if you're a survivor or a killer,
So
you are going to
epic.
be able to start
I
tweaking
can't
some
wait to
aura
use it.
colors.
I can't wait to color my survivors purple and then Jen's. So how's actually never mind.
We are going to do this with a set of them, so the ones we think are most important for us to start testing and to leave on your hands to test and to empower yourself with. being survivors, killers, hooks, pallet windows.
Can we play it again? I just want to roll it through again.
Yes, please, Mandy. We have another video coming though. So that was more like it is. So you go there, and you can see, by the way, that the color palette has way more.
Yeah, it has more colors than last time. Because remember from when they announced the tracks, the why can't I remember? Why can't I remember that? Why can't I remember it? Fuck. Okay, you know what? Nancy Perks. I forgot what scratch marks. That's what it's called. Scratch marks. That's what it's called. Okay, that's what it's called. So, before when they announced that scratch marks are gonna have like colors now, they only limited to, I believe, like 7 colors. I believe 7 or 8 colors. And then it wasn't low-key not enough, because there's low-key more colors that'd be cool to be in DBD, but they started adding like more colors. So hopefully they'll start adding more colors in for the scratch marks as well, not just the aura itself.
Yes.
Colors than the scratch marks.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they are different. They may evolve from here to PTV and release, but we are trying to provide the colors that again match what DBD is, but also what players need for the best experience while playing. And I have here another example. So when carrying a survivor, you can see so many red stuff. So Mandy, if you can play the video, you will see that someone could say, like, you know what, generators, I don't need them to be red. I just can go and say, hey, give me science,
That's
something like that.
actually so useful. That's so useful, because when you're carrying when you're carrying a survivor, you kind of mistakenly see like generators and hooks. You actually mistake them, because when I was playing killer, I actually mistake a hook for I mistake a hook for a generator. So I think that's just me, but this is definitely a small change, which has actually helped.
Again, colors to be maybe revised, but yeah,
Dope as hell. Dope as hell. And I have to commend you, Diego, for essentially trolling the entire chat.
Why
in the
not?
way that you rolled this out. For the first half, they're like, oh, okay, but why can't I change my own colors? And then bam,
then
you
boom.
dropped it on them.
Yeah.
You are a bamboozler.
I like to create a narrative, even if it backfires from time to time.
I don't know if it's your intent, but it was an emotional roller coaster.
Nice. So, just
We plan to improve this feature. Continued choices were made for consistency and clear rules. We will be refining colors and adding new aura options as we move forward. Yes! So we're getting more colors! Yes! Let's go!
to close, we are going to keep improving this. You can see there at the right side that we are also adding tooltips for you to
Hopefully
preview.
they're gonna add like subtitles, cause like low key, if they're gonna add voice acting in the game, they're gonna, and you know, there's a language you can actually change the language, not just like for, you know, the text, cause you know it's easy, but in one of their features where it says like voice subtitles or something, you can actually select like the language there, but the only thing is that, like, if you switch to Japanese, none of the characters, so the character that speak English don't even speak Japanese, or characters that speak Viet that speaks Japanese or something like that. So I think they need. I think it's like a small change, but it's like I think it's like a small change that I want them to do, cause you know it'd be cool. Like hearing V saying like something in Japanese would be cool though. Would be awesome. But they only made one with French though. So because obviously, like, you know, Canada, their headquarters is in Canada, and Canada, you know, they learn French. So obviously the only like voice add-on or voice subtitle thing is through English and French.
The
Or
color?
dub. Voice dub. That's what I'm looking for. Voice dub. They're dubbing.
So you don't need to be opening the settings and closing seeing how it is. It's going to be a preview
Oh yeah,
that
I would love for DBD to make a change with dub,
it's
like dubbing voices on
very close to how you should be seeing
Survivors and
the
Killers.
color in the game. We did it for scratch marks, we prepared, so of course it was the moment to do it for auras. So we are going to see both of those things together coming in the next update. We are going to be also adding new auras as we test and refine the system and hear your feedback. It's super important for us to hear your feedback, as deliver as constructively possible, and remember that the choices have been made for consistent and clearer rules, meaning that, again, something are going to change. Hatchets are not going to be yellow by default, but we think this is going to allow us
This
to
is definitely a good change. This is like a major change. This is so good.
go forward,
W.
to unify the artistic direction of this, and to empower you now with a system that allows you to customize the color of the auras.
And I like that. I think people keep in mind, like you just said, this is not a ship it and we're done, we're going to walk away. There's iterations on this planned, and we do want to hear what people are thinking. So
Exactly.
a great way to approach it.
Okay, what else?
We have another question from chat. Will there be a red stain color change option for survivors?
So the red stain is something that we have
Oh yeah,
in our radar.
oh yeah, the red stain. Whenever you get hit, it there's like a tattered clothing or a red stain. That'd be nice.
Has
Oh no, I think he's talking about the pools of blood. I think that's what the chat is talking about. They're probably wondering if you can change the pools of blood of the color of the pools of blood.
I cannot confirm nor deny that we're working on it. But what I would say is that we have heard that the red stain is something that would be good for us to visit, to evaluate.
I don't know what the red stain means. Either the pools of blood or like when a killer hits you, like you actually like
I think the reasons we
maybe
have
like
discussed
the
now
clothes would be
are
red or something, or
fairly,
maybe like bloody.
you would say, as valuable to ask ourselves things like the red stain or other elements. Can we provide some tools for players to customize the experience and perhaps change the color?
Perhaps.
We will see.
It is funny that one I remember asking about. It's much more complicated tech-wise than I ever would have imagined.
Well, we can always get surprised on like how complicated things can be. And I must say, it has been a very, very big effort too, like as Thomas mentioned for the perk description. This has been giant. Our team, the programmers, artists, UI, all of them has really put their energy and love into this feature. So I hope the players love it too, and remember that we're going to keep improving it.
Heck yeah. Well, I do have to keep us rolling because, again, the show is not over. So thank you so much, guys. This was a great segment, very fun to do with you.
Pleasure, yeah.
We have more updates coming that you'll be able to play next week in our next segment. So we're going to do another quick switcheroo, but please do hang on. We're going to walk through that map on the show, so you don't want to leave.
Oh,
so stick around.
They're gonna talk about the teaser that was on yesterday.
Be right back.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're gonna skip. Killer update. Yo, wait. Alright, here we go.
Me today. Hi, welcome back. So with me today, now what we're going to talk about, Nick? Nick is one of our
Words,
game designers.
things, stuff. Yeah.
Maybe stuff to do with, I don't know, killer?
Yeah, we are going to talk about Killer Actions update because we're updating the language. Oh, I'm in control of the slides.
Yeah, no.
Oh shoot! Wait, I just talked about the language. Wait, are they gonna add dubbing? Are they gonna change dubbing? Cause I've been like asking, like I've made like the dub for DBD as Japanese, cause it'll be so cool just hearing some characters speak Japanese. But I hope they hired some talented voice actors to dub some of these like language based like regional based languages and stuff.
No.
So if we're getting like freaking Trapper, if we're getting like a Japanese Houndmaster, that would be so sick.
I'm scared, people.
Hello.
Okay, so now they talk. Okay, so this is killer action. Down pallet breakable, broken by any killer. Default killer ability, special break down. Wait, there's special vault window or down pallet vault by killer. Whoa.
Oh, so yes, no, I'm gonna go back for now, and we're gonna set it out. But yes, so as Thomas was mentioning earlier in the stream, we had a really great opportunity to update killer actions language in the 9.5. 0.0 update, and we decided to standardize a lot of inconsistencies that we saw across the game for many, many years. So if you've been playing Dead by Daylight for a really long time, you know that we previously did not distinguish between basic and special attacks.
Yeah.
And for certain interactions between perks and killer powers, we had to introduce that notion. Well, we are here today, and we are here to tell you that we've also expanded on that terminology. So coming in 9.5, as part of the accompanying the perk descriptions update, you're going to see across powers, killer power add-ons, and perks, the introduction of new killer words. So we're going to start distinguishing between basic killer actions and special killer actions. So as you can see on screen right now, we have going to be doing the distinction between basic and special breaks, basic vaults and special vaults, and when relating to generators, we're going to have the damage generator action, and then the new concept we're going to introduce, we're going to be like just codifying is generator explosion. I think that, you know, basic and special breaks and vaults, pretty self-explanatory. Basic is when any killer can just do the standard action. But then when it's a special action, it means that it's a special ability that's unique to them, that's granted to them by their power. So for example, any killer can break a pallet, but then the cannibal or hillbilly will special break pallets with their chainsaws. You know, any killer can vault a window, but some killers like Legion can both fast vault windows and drop pallets with their power. And then every killer, you know, damages a generator by hitting it, but then only specific killers like the Knight can damage them with their power, or on occasion with add-ons like the first, where that add-on where Undergate just makes everything blow up.
Stop you there. What about perks? Because turn back the clock.
Yes, exactly. So turn back the clock, which was introduced in the previous update, it would be considered a generator explosion.
Okay, so it puts that distinction there then.
Yeah, that's it. We really consider like the ability to do something remotely or via distance as a generator explosion. We took that explosion because, well, previously a lot of perks said generator explodes, and we were like, if it's, and the imagery was pretty consistent, and we were like, I think most people will understand that when they say that. Yeah. So I have a list of examples to give today.
Whoa.
Take it off. Now a TikToker.
Oh, has grown a lot. So as you can see here on screen, we have the Hillbilly's power that now specifies that when you do hit a breakable wall or a drop pallet with his chainsaw, it will special break. We've updated numerous killer powers to specify now that this is the intended behavior that we have. Now moving on to Special Vault, we can see the Iridescent Button add-on for the Legion, which, you know, famously a very powerful moment in Dead by Daylight.
So instead of just like saying immediately broken or something, they have special and physical. It's like Gen 4. It's like Gen 4 Pokemon.
You see Legion, and like, and then you see them in frenzy, and then they vault, and you're like, oh no,
Yeah,
I
and
have to
then you
move.
don't want to drop a pallet
Well,
So
again.
the
now
difference
we
between physical and special. So special is based on abilities and perks and whatnot. So not exactly physical contact. And then there's like actual like vaults or regular like physical, which you actually do it by hand.
now, and then you're wondering, how does this work with other things in the game? Well, now we'll tell you, because when Legion special vaults, they special break the pallet. Another example, alert, for the example on a survivor perk. It was always a bit iffy of like, what triggered alert at
It
the right
was.
time? What is supposed to be a break? Well,
And that's
now
confusing for newer players. I know, like, people who've played it for many years, we've
Yeah.
got thousands of hours, we kind of know automatically. But the newer players, the players who are just coming in, until you've got hundreds of hours in the game, you won't have got it. And we saw it a lot with Chaos Shuffle when people were having perks
Yep.
that they don't normally use. And they're like, oh my God, I didn't realize that perk did that on
Yep.
this.
yeah,
That's
absolutely,
hey,
because
not gonna lie, that's how I found out about alert. Actually, I didn't think of alert as much as useful until I played Chaos Shuffle. And I was like, wait, hold up, alert is actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, alert's actually pretty good. And I thought it was just bad, but hey, it's actually pretty good.
now we're 9 years on, and we
And
have
look,
interact.
you can also see like the perks. You can see like in the background, you can see all the perks. That's diversion. That's like flashbang. Are they gonna explain like the perks on the purple thing? There's deception.
Actions across hundreds of perks, add-ons, powers. It's so pervasive that we just had to we took the opportunity that the perks update introduced to us, and we ran with it. And yeah, just gonna keep moving on. Generator
Whoa.
explosion. Now you can see that Surge specifies that generators will explode. They won't be damaged. They just will explode, and then they will stop. They will start regressing. Also, one nuance that is important about generator explosions is, depending on the perk's effect, a generator explosion does not always trigger the regression state of a generator. That's up to how the power or the perk is designed. So when
That's
we
good.
say if something will start regressing or not, it'll be disclosed specifically.
And does that change the functionality of any of these things? at
No.
all?
Oh, Groat. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's a new boy thoughts. I can't find it, dude. Isn't this song? Hold on. Let me find it for you. This one? This one.
The more you stay home, the less you want to leave.
This one. Hi. Oh, hi, Most Pickle. Hello. We're reacting to DBD live stream. This one.
Boy, you can't stop the throb. 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 Baby, got this feeling deep inside.
Dude, it's such a banger.
And it ain't no butterfly.
Hey, hey. Oh. Wait, Moist Pickle. Hold on. Wait, Moist Pickle. I know that emote. Wait, are you part of Joey? Yo, that's epic. Epic. Okay. I did you know that I actually collab with Joey one time. Yo, Joey fan? Yeah, W. But we're gonna be reacting. We're gonna continue. But this is the song, Groat. If you haven't listened to it, this is the song. It's actually pretty a banger. There's no
Not
Darshan.
always.
There's no Darshan feature, unfortunately. Huh? Really? We back to vibing. What? Yeah. Actually, hold on. I think I've actually saved it on my TikTok. Let's go to TikTok real quick. Hold on. That is Nana's freaking TikTok. Hold on, guys. Let me do something real quick. Okay. Wait. What? Wait, go back. Wait, hold on. I'll show you real quick. After this, I'm gonna be reacting to All right, let me see. Repost. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me show you guys this stream. All right, here we go. There we go. So in this stream, hold on. In this stream, I was actually part of in this game. This is before when he collabed with what's his name, GG. I forgot his partner. He collabed with GG. I don't know, but this is before he became famous and like he started like doing open lobbies and whatnot. And I actually managed to Super GG that guy So this is before he became like super duper popular. So yeah, I managed to be in one of his thing. So yeah, I'll tell you where I actually am. And as you can see, there's my comment, my lord and beer, and there's Joey comment. Yeah, I think I've actually did like a Joey type clip into my TikTok. But if you haven't followed my TikTok, go follow my TikTok. I mean it's a good FOMO. But anyways, here it is. So as you can see, this is me, by the way. This is me. I got down by the unknown, and Joey saved me.
Wow! Let's go! Oh my god!
And then I actually went up into the thing, and I just was like, whoa, oh my gosh, I'm about to die. And I just saw the freaking chaos unfold.
Oh my god, wait! Bob!
Honestly, I forgot who this was. I think it's one of the commenters. Let me see. Yeah, it was one of the commenters. I forgot, honestly. But this is back then when he would do open lobbies. I don't know if he does open lobbies still, but if he does, hey, support the community. But this is when he used to do open lobbies, and he was like about to rise up. This is like kind of peak Joey when he was about to rise into fame. And then this is where people have been clamoring for, like, when is he gonna get the DBD creator program, or like the DBD creator program, and like bro was underrated. But now he got what he wanted.
Hold that down! Oh, he's blind! Oh, I got him! Delayed, but it got him! Damn! Oh my god!
No, it was crazy. I have a POV. Come back, Gro. No, it's unfortunate. Gro needs to do something. But yeah, I have another POV, but I'll show that maybe, I don't know, next stream, because I have like so little time. I sorry I wasn't there for that. Really? I don't know.
Nice and slow.
Honestly, I don't even know who was in the stream, bro. It was just me, another person, and another person. So yeah, let's get back into reacting to our DBD thing.
Trigger the regression state of a generator. That's up to how the power or the perk is designed. So
Okay,
when
let
we
me
say
take off
if something will
the
start
chat.
regressing or not, it'll be disclosed specifically.
And does that change the functionality of any of these things at
No.
all?
So this is very important as well. Similar to perks, all of the text updates that you will see are text only. We have not modified the current.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad they just summarized this, bro. I'm just so glad they summarized this. Cause low-key, I am not reading Surge's description. This is too much for me to handle. Like, if you were to tell me, like, how does Surge work? And I'm just gonna say, I don't know. I don't even know, man. Okay.
Behavior from perks on 9.5 PTB. So if
Is it when you came in, or is it Blicky or Toma when you came in? It was Blicky. Toma, this I think this is before he started integrating his Puerto Rican culture into his videos. Yeah, I was in the Blicky. That's why if you go back to my my TikTok, which is tiktok.com/Viokin. Oh, I actually used the Blicky term instead of the Toma. Okay, let me find it. Oh my gosh, it's over. You know what? Let's go to tiktok.com. TikTok.com. Toma! Hold on. Let's go. Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, this one. Oh! Can you guys hear it? Is it good? Okay, let me check. Let me check real quick. All right. Okay, it's good. All right. Okay, nice. Okay. Blakey! Grab that! Let's go! Oh! Fake as hell! Oh! Oh! All over your face, Christmas time! I don't know why I said that the freaking ending Christmas time. I don't even know. I think because it was Christmas. But as you can see, Mr. Blicky himself actually commented, which is so epic. Shout out to Joey, man. This guy, he's so funny. This guy's so funny. I don't know what he's doing right now, but this guy, I've seen he shaved his head for something. What happened? Was it like a follower thing? Like he reached like a certain amount of followers and he shaved his head? What's the dealio? All right. Anyways.
If you see a difference, if you find a
Yeah,
bug,
200 gifted for a shave? Dog, I mean, he had like short hair, so it's fine by him. But for me, I have long, medium hair, and for me to shave all of that, I wouldn't.
You flag an inconsistency.
I don't even look good with bald head.
You can always tell us on the team,
Yeah,
and
not
we will
enough personally,
investigate
bro.
Yeah.
and get back.
You should have asked. You should have gifted him like 200 subs or 200 gifted. To shave that beard. that'll be diabolical. That'll be diabolical.
To you, the great bonus and the work it causes for us on Dead by Daylight is now that we have consistent language, it just also is easier for us to talk together, both developers together, but also between players and players and developers. Ultimately, what we want is to everyone to understand, like, wait, this effect is supposed to trigger or not. But
That's
then you can
interesting. That's
also,
nice.
you know, talk about it together. Maybe some things should trigger off basic or special vaults. I think that will just help everyone understand each other better when talking about balance and how to design DBD. And lastly, one little example, which kind of
Wow, look
started
at
this
that.
whole journey on us, is, well, DBD players know what
So now
Spirit
there's
Fury...
like a different. There's basic, and there's special. So basic break is basically, or just the basic like category is basically, it's just when you actually use the killer action. So when you're breaking a door, when you're using the button prompt to break it, that's basic. When you what do you call this? So for special break, it makes it to where like only like a power would break it. So like for example, Legion's button, whenever you like vault a pallet, it breaks it. So that's special break, because you only vault it. You only vault it. That's like I think that's like a basic vault. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what the difference between special and basic stuff. But yeah,
Fury does. But it was always particularly obtuse to figure out how do you activate Spirit Fury? And well, now it's pretty clear. I'm sorry.
I am so glad they freaking summarized this.
You know.
Yeah, it's hard. Honestly, it'll take time to get used to the special and basic stuff.
Like it's basic
It
breaks.
kind of reminds you of like Gen 4 special versus special and physical attack.
Totally. And also, if you notice, there's an exception at the end of the description of Spirit Fury when it says, the palette is destroyed. That is to specify that nothing is supposed to, allegedly, synergize with the specific
Okay.
effect. Because again, Spirit Fury doesn't basic break or special break a palette. It's destroyed because
Destroys it.
we
Yeah.
want to, make sure that our complexity kind of caps off after a point, because if you've played certain games, sometimes infinites happen and we have to be careful
That's
because
interesting.
we don't want those happening in a real-time live game environment. So that's a bit of a detail that I wanted to bring today.
It's gonna take us a long, maybe like a month or
yeah,
so to know what
that's it.
special and
Very
what
big.
basic is.
That's it. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions?
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna skip these questions because I think it's just regarding.
I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh.
So
Sorry, I cut you off.
special gen breaks still count towards
Yes.
the.
Oh, sorry, I cut
Will the special?
Wait, hold on.
I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on.
you. Oh.
So will the special gen break still count towards the?
Yes. Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
Wow, Nick.
How professional, Nick.
lot.
How professional.
I'm so sorry.
You should be fired for that. I'm kidding.
Answer the question.
Yes, I'll reformulate really quickly. Will the special generator break still count towards the max limit? The answer is yes. So
Okay. What was it talking about?
damaging generators and generator explosions.
Okay, so whenever I know what special break. So what they change is the description of perks. We need a PTB for that. Yeah, they change. So in the PTB, they're releasing I'm pretty sure a new killer, a new survivor, a new UX thing. So they freaking all summarize all of the perks, like all the 300 plus perks, and they basically summarize it to a T. So if a new killer or survivor plays the game, and if a friend tells you to describe what the perk does, it's not gonna be as lengthy and as confusing as as the perk or whatever as it's described, because it's honestly hard. Like if you tell me what Lucky Break is, like if a friend tells me what Lucky Break does, I'm honestly so lost, because Lucky Break makes it. I think Lucky Break is when you save someone, both of your scratch marks are gone, I think. So I'm so glad they just summarized everything, and they made it to where if you don't know what exhausted is or what everything is, it should be here. Yeah, they have like a perk called extra info.
Not
So
red.
they have like a button called hide extra info or extra info, and if you click on it, it'll show what the highlighted or colored text is. So which is so interesting. It's so good. I know it's small. Us, lengthy, sweaty, 1,000-hour DB players would know what undetectable is. But if a player that is brand new and got recommended by a friend and who doesn't know what undetectable is, this is actually a good step into the right direction for DBD, because it's honestly hard to understand Dead by Daylight, because it's not beginner friendly. This game's not beginner friendly, so I'm so glad they're leaning into the beginner friendly side. There's also, you're right, this will definitely help newer people. Yes, this will definitely help newer people, especially for my friends who just watch DBD and they don't even know how to play DBD. This is actually gonna help it out. They also changed it to where you can actually they actually changed the aura. So now you can color like the aura specifically. So if you you can change the gen aura, you can change the color for palettes, survivors, killers, to any other color you want. So you can see they made it to where you can change all of the colors. So you can distinctively see what the other stuff, because as a killer myself, I do get confused for generators and hooks because they're exactly the same color. So whenever I'm hooking a survivor, I mistake the hook for a generator, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a freaking generator, not a freaking hook. So I have to go all the way, basically, like, find a hook immediately before they, wiggled out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm actually, yeah, especially people who, who have, like, what's it called? Boil out? Or boil out, I think it's called. It's like, the Kate Denson perk, especially when, survivors are, boil over, yes. Boil over. Thank you, Boy Spickle. Boil over. So this will be so helpful to distinguish, like, survive for these items and generators, hooks, and whatnot. It's just so good. And then as of right now, they announced this whole special. So as of right now, we are in the special and basic break. So they're separating between these two things. So we're gonna go over to the question now. So
towards the max limit.
what-
The answer is yes. So damaging generators and
Oh yeah,
generators.
there's also, if you haven't watched the stream, there's also they also hinted about the new Grimoire Killer and Survivor, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna go over that because that's literally like far later.
Explosions.
I think it's gonna come out somewhere like maybe May or near the 10th year anniversary. So I'm not
Still
gonna go over that.
count to the maximum
The three
limit.
gems.
The
Well,
maximum
we all know,
limit
but
of
we know that this killer can teleport survivors to a void, or can teleport survivors to a void, or to another realm, and then he can like reduce or, take down the hook states, something like that.
the 3-gen system, meaning
Damn,
it
baby,
still counts as
damn!
8 regressions.
Damn, baby, damn!
If you've
Yes.
played with Surge, you're very familiar
Yeah.
because Surge
Alright,
loves
I'm gonna skip the questions. I'll eventually learn what they are. So I'm gonna skip the Q&A for this because I don't want to listen to. I rather just play. I rather experience rather than like question. You know what I mean?
language.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
And
no
how
there's no command. You do slash. I don't know. I think it's slash or something. I don't do exclamation marks. I need to fix that.
will foster communication.
that's
And again,
unfortunate.
if you have feedback,
Edit, we're ready to report them as you find them.
yeah, after
We do.
this.
And
Yeah,
this is now
Alright, here
to
comes the
a
next segment.
survivor item.
yeah, we're gonna talk about the
Oh wait, there's a new survivor item.
fog vial. So
Oh, they're redoing it. Only mods can use slash, I believe. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I haven't put it in yet.
last summer we introduced our first DBD item.
Yeah, the fog vial. Yeah, the fog vial really need a rework, or because it got nerfed so heavy after it got released. Everyone was like complaining that the killer can't see the survivor, and now they like super duper nerfed it so hard to the ground. It went from a tier, maybe a S plus tier item to a freaking D tier in just a matter of 2 days. Yeah, the fog vial was nerfed. Was so sad. Yeah, I never seen anyone using the fog vial except for the 2v8 people. Like 2v8, it's like people would use the fog vial and it's not gonna even affect. Like it's not gonna even work. So I'm so glad they're gonna rework fog vials.
And in this PTB, we've provided an update.
Whoa, look at that. Now it's more misty. Now they just reverted back to like the old fog vial when it got released. Wait, so this is actually pretty good.
To the fog vial item, as you can see on screen, it is now we've like really
It's basically like the Halloween fog vial thing,
worked hard
but it's now gray and it's like more bigger.
on the consistency, making sure that the power and the
This is a good change.
obfuscation
This
sort
is
of
a good change.
design is now
They had to buff the fog vial because no one was using it. It was no one was using it. Hell, even the freaking key and map were getting used, getting more useful than the fog vial. Like I see more people with maps and keys rather than fog vials, which is saying something.
more consistent. Because when we had to update the fog vial last year, it's because we discovered, unfortunately, that the famous cooldown and reduction to 2 charges was because we realized that it was either very useful in some realms, while also not useless at all in some other realms. So with this update, we're really happy to reintroduce the items and see how survivors experiment. We've fully rebuilt the VFX system. It is now always, it should be now always consistent in color and functionality on every realm.
Perfect, because that was one of the biggest issues, wasn't it? It was so different from map to map.
Yeah, and as you can see on screen as well, I'm going to switch to the survivor. Oh, nope, that just resets. Outside, it is now always perfectly opaque. Well, not perfectly, but it is like now, like it's clear when you're in the fog cloud and when you're out of the fog cloud. So, because before that, because of the lighting and consistency, it was hard to sort of understand the boundaries of the fog cloud. So now it should be much better. And also, as an additional feature in this update, we've made sure that essential auras are now always featured on the survivor side. So notably, before that, it blocked all auras indiscriminately. Now, if you don't have line of sight on a downed or hooked survivor, you'll see their auras. Though if you see a hook, but little nuance, if a hook survivor is directly within line of sight of you, but inside the fog cloud, you won't see their aura. You can You'll still know they're in there, but if you go look.
So if you're outside of the fog vial, you won't see any. Okay.
Through a wall, then you'll see. Oh, survivors on the hook. Yeah, so we're really excited to see how people use the new and improved fog cloud. We've added more charts.
And after that, like, I kind of like it blocking auras though. I think it still does block aura if you're outside, but if you're inside, I think you see aura. I don't know how the fog vial works in this controversial take. Yeah, and survivor is gonna complain like, oh my gosh, I can't see my teammates, or like people are like saying we should buff it more because it sucks. I think DBD should just not listen to those type of people, bro. They're trying to see the world burn.
That's the big part.
Yeah, so now
I think this is a good change for the fog vial.
We're all rarities.
As a mix of survivor and killer, I play both roles. I think this is a good like upgrade.
Vials are up from 2 to 4. The cooldown has not changed, and we're really happy to see what people are doing with it. We think that now it's definitely like a great strategic item to help prevent chases.
Now we went from D
because
to B.
you can use if you know that the killer has spotted you,
I feel like
and
the item's gonna be a B tier.
Trying to get in range
Hopefully they fix
to start chasing you. It's very
I
useful to just activate a fog vial and then try to be evasive while your aura reading is blocked, while you're doing less sound, while your scratch marks are being suppressed, because then you can then like surprise them or hide. But it is like also, because if you've seen on the video on screen, when you're in the fog, if the killer follows you into the fog cloud, they still just might find you.
Yeah.
So yes, if the killer just surprises you.
Do they lose chase in the fog vial?
No, should not.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yep. And here we're gonna go rapid fire, but you can see on the Forsaken boneyard, it looks like the fog vial. On the Yamaoka Estate realm, also looks the same. And now on the Wither dial as well, you can see it blocks the house.
Don't worry, guys. I'll play the PTB. I'll stream
I'm
the
really
PTB,
looking forward to
so
see how people.
I'll give my own thoughts if the PTB, which is coming for me at least, is 5 days. So I'll be streaming the PTB and I'll give you guys my own thoughts and opinions about this update and whether it needs to be changed or not. So stay tuned for that one.
Feel about it and get to play with it. And now, it's the big one.
Is it the big one?
I think it's the big one.
Do we have time?
I wonder if they're gonna rework. Add-ons as well, like a bigger cloud. Like brown is like a smaller one, but gives you haste or something. And then bigger cloud meaning something like that. Are they gonna like just did the perks or like the add-ons for Fog Vials too?
I sure hope we do.
Go on,
Maybe.
we'll do it.
Yeah, okay.
on.
Yeah, there's something happening in the next PTB, and
Oh yeah, here it is. This is what I was waiting for. This is where I stayed up for 4 a.m. for this.
it's the Trickster update.
You're
Yeah.
excited
Yeah,
about this.
they're reworking Trickster. Let's see what Trickster's power is.
Go
A little
on.
bit. It's been on my
We all
mind
are.
for and 1.4. And we really wanted to focus on Trickster's ranged identity. For killers, we really wanted to make sure that we celebrated accuracy with blades, managing blades for more rewarding shots, and
Yeah,
like
hopefully
really make sure.
dude, the freaking blade spam, especially he has 44 blades of that, bro. I think hopefully they give him good because holy crap, like whenever you're a new player and you encounter a trickster, you already know it's gonna be over. Like as soon as you hear that terror radius, it's over. Cause he like most trickster players are just gonna spam that and then they're gonna use the main event and then like throw the knives and then you can't even escape that.
That we reward skill expression with an updated, surfaced, visible style rank system. You'll see more in the next few slides, but we've worked really hard, everyone, to make sure that Trickster now has a visible style rank combo system. That's coming to Dead by Daylight. And for survivors, we also tried to make sure that while versing against Trickster now, they are better rewarded for learning how to dodge blades and forcing Trickster to reload and dodging blades enough so that laceration decays. We hope that like it's more fun to
I hope the freaking timer. I think that's what they call it, the laceration. Hopefully they freaking make it like decrease faster because holy crap, like you'll get into laceration for like a minute, and then you're on your knees trying to dodge like you're in the Matrix, and hopefully that like blade doesn't even kill you or hit you.
Be in chase.
Yeah.
And also importantly, because sometimes we get this identity a little bit mixed up, we consider this an update. It's not a rework. He's still throwing blades. He still has main event. But it is like a big pass on his gameplay, his add-ons. It's not any different. If you, for example, internally, would consider what we did last year to the Nightmare to be a rework because he had an entirely different power set that combined two previous locked abilities, and he just played very differently because of he could swap like powers.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really wanted to this time around reach the K-pop fantasy that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well,
So,
Whoa,
coming
what is
in the
that?
PTB, you will have a brand new style rank HUD element that tracks your style in the game. It's always present on the top portion of your
Wait,
screen.
is that his max? Is 36 instead of 44? Is that his max?
And you will see your style ranks evolve in real time. This is exclusive to killer only. Survivors don't have access to that information. And as you can see in the lower left corner, we have reduced his blade count a little bit.
Thank goodness! Yes! 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 Dude, this is one of my big shtick for Trickster. Like they need to nerf the blades, cause you can just get main event so quickly, just downing two survivors and the person already got a main event, bro. Like it's Trickster is actually like an A tier if you actually know how to play him.
As part of the balancing, you can play with that on the PTB, but also there's now a dedicated button for main event when it becomes active.
Okay, we'll see that. We'll see.
So just a little bit of history of Trickster combo systems. Originally in 4.6, it
Long time back.
is 2021. Hey, it was hidden, it was not visible, and it only helped basically reward you for playing smartly with more blood points. In 7.4, now playing well and hitting your blades successfully would help you like sort of empower your main event.
Yeah.
Now in 9.5, it's finally visible. It feedbacks how you're playing in more or less real time. It accounts for a bunch of different gameplay events that is related to blade throwing, but also what actions you do in the game. And also, style ranks now all improve Trickster's blade throw rate. So the better, higher style rank you are, the faster you can throw blades.
cool.
And you can also reload.
Okay, I'm gonna skip all these because obviously I'm in a rush. Yeah, style rank. Yeah, these are confusing. Don't worry, I'm gonna get over all of these like stuff maybe in the next stream if I got the PTB. We're gonna obviously rewatch this if anything, but as of right now, I want to just kind of skim through this. Yeah, I just want to skim through everything because I have to go in a bit, like maybe 10 minutes or 20 minutes. So obviously we are on the 30-minute mark.
So the
So we're
speed.
just gonna skim
And
through this.
E to S.
Whoa. Okay, so it has a rank system. I'm guessing the more you upgrade more, the faster you can throw your blades. Okay, you can see complex. Oh, this is right here. Rewards accuracy with blades, track distant actions in the trial, improve trickster blade throw, and locker reload speed. Ties skill to reaching S and unlocking main event faster and more often. Okay, so if you're actually pretty accurate and if you don't miss, yeah, go. Yeah, like I have to go somewhere, bro. Yeah, so apparently, if you don't miss your shots, you get reward to each rank.
The faster
So
you
what?
can throw.
So what I'm guessing is E has got to be the default, and D is like you throw faster maybe. C is reload speed, maybe even more damage, and then B is more thing, and then A and then S whatnot. So S has got to be like, oh, you get more main event now. So Trickster is gonna be like scary if you don't miss your shots.
You start a combo timer, and the goal is to always be accumulating style points. So you're going up in rank, or at the very
In-game
Okay,
action.
is there
Scale
like a
does-
video onto it? There
And
is.
yeah, so in the demo video, the Trickster is picking a target, and then he is going to throw a blade. And as you can see, that was a first hit, and the Trickster gained.
So E is gonna be easy. Okay, so they're gonna make it to where S is gonna be. You have to actually like throw more blades and stuff.
A style point. As you can see, he went up, he got 1 style point in E rank, and went up to half of E rank. Each style rank has a different amount of points to increase, and basically it's by chaining actions that you go up in style ranks.
Do they decay at all?
Yeah, so basically if you do not gain a style point periodically, you will decay from rank. So you'll go, for example, from C rank to D rank back to E rank.
Okay.
So if you have a hard time engaging with finding survivors, stuff like that, unfortunately, your style rank will go
So
down.
you gotta find survivors ASAP before you get weak.
So yeah, here's an example on screen of style ranks. As you can see in the video,
Whoa, you get it
Trickster
more
is
quickly.
damaging Yunjin, got a style points for injury, got a style point for breaking a pallet.
What the hell? So he gets style points by just doing everything, and then I'm guessing S tier is like if you actually manage to hit people.
A style point for injuring another survivor again, but not for doing the same action twice in a row.
Ah, so you have to do something different. It's kind of like, wait, does that mean save the best for last? Save the best for last might be good on Trickster now? Or I don't know how is this gonna work, but it seems like if you do the same action, that would be like Nemesis losing his tears. I don't know. That'd be crazy. I think you have to like play differently. You kind of go with the same. You kind of tunnel. I think you can't just do the same action all over again, or it'll reset style points.
This is
okay.
So that's a subtlety. We consider a combo doing different actions back to back. So that's another
an important
layer
one.
for
Yeah.
So for players who really want to main Trickster, learning how to weave your actions, blade throw, injury, breaking a pallet, breaking a wall. I think that's going to make interacting with maps an entirely new ball game.
Honestly, this is like a kind of interesting change.
And so
rework.
now you're interacting with a lot of interactions you do with the a map.
Yeah, and
will
as you can see, they chose Yoonjin and Jake. They're both Korean. You're a killer main? No, I'm not a killer main. I am mostly a survivor main, but I do dabble in killer. I just suck at it.
count. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're getting to that, but then we need to talk about S rank. So when you
we're
reach
talking about
S
S rank.
rank, Trickster gains maximum throw rate,
Whoa.
reveals
And
survivor.
Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct, and you can main event. This is crazy.
With Killer Instinct, and then gain access to main event. So, and at S rank, you have 66 seconds to basically go super intense on survivors and find them.
That's an interesting way to word it.
So you've kept
Super intense to the survivors. What do you mean by that?
the theming then, the double numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also Killer Instinct, you reveal survivors with Killer
Yeah.
Instinct for 4.4 seconds.
Okay. I was going to say, is that
We had to keep-
66 seconds?
we had to keep
okay,
40
thank goodness. I thought it's gonna be forever. I thought it's gonna be like freaking Legion's like thing. Is like Feral Frenzy.
4 somewhere.
You have to have 44 in.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So and yeah,
Interesting.
well, you're in S rank, you're at your strongest sense, and you reload lockers faster, and also importantly, lacerations will decay slower.
Okay, so,
So
there's
if
Okay, so if he's on S rank, run away from him. If you can.
if you
effect on
if
the
you
survivor.
if you lacerate survivors at range, you can, for the duration of main event, kind of leave them be for a little while. You can stockpile lacerations and
Okay.
manage more survivors that way.
Yeah, it makes it a bit more
Okay, nice.
tactical.
Yeah, main event. When you activate main event, you cash in your S rank, but then when you hit survivors in main event, you basically refund style points
Right
at
away,
the
I'm
end.
cooked. Yeah.
So now, as you can see on the video, you've gained S rank, and Trickster activates main event,
Whoa.
and then you're
Oh, that
hitting
actually looks
blades
so
with
sick.
survivors, and each
Oh, and it looks more small. Look at this. It looks kind of small. It doesn't look big. Like whenever you throw, I don't know. I think it looks small to me, but like.
and then you're hitting blades with survivors, and each blade triggers a bonus point.
back.
And when you're in
Whoa.
fatigue, you get back your style ranks. So
So you don't
What?
lose either by it, really.
no,
What?
so you get now at S rank,
Oh,
a lot of
hell nah.
options are
Oh,
open to
hell
you.
nah.
Do I use S rank to stay consistently stronger for the entire duration, and then return to E rank?
Okay.
Because S rank is like a super mode.
Super
You
mode,
have to
yeah.
kind of
So apparently, if you do main event on S rank, it's basically like a big payoff. Would you rather, secure? It's like a big payoff. It's like, would you rather like go for main event and actually like risk it all just to lose E rank?
But the question is, where and when do I get to use main event to hopefully refund my style ranks and keep the pressure going?
That makes sense. And
so
you
there's
can activate it manually. You can choose when and where.
Yeah, exactly. So
All right, we're gonna.
on screen, we've also like re-updated the laceration feedback on survivors.
Thank goodness.
Feedback on this is
Yes,
gonna be.
I'm excited.
Holy
We've had a lot of
jeez.
fun.
Like, style was known because in a previous stream, I think it was.
All right, we're gonna
gonna
skip through these. I think we should definitely know, but if we don't know, I can come back to this.
Yeah, I've did a
Alright.
sound cue when
Now we're gonna see what the new map looks like.
The map owner
Oh.
for a new environment that we're gonna have
Is
upcoming.
that the new? Is that the voice actor for? Hold on.
Come back. Thank you very much for staying. Hi. We have something now very new, and so I'd like to introduce Michael. Michael, would you like to say what you're?
We saved the best for last. What I wanted to say. Get hyped. You're gonna
honor.
love it.
Oh, that's a perk thing. Save the best for last.
I know what I'm doing.
Can't TBD things with me.
Welcome.
Well, hello. My name's Michael. I'm a level artist, and I was the map owner
Oh.
for a new environment that we're gonna have upcoming in DBD.
Okay.
So
Okay, we're gonna see what it looks like. Just through it. So this is what it looks like. Obviously, we're gonna do it like the next stream, cause I gotta go quite a bit. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I'm guessing this is the main building. Looks pretty nice. Can't wait to scream and rage with these survivor like things. And here's another loop spot.
Gameplay area for this map is 23 tiles. The layout is static, similar.
23 tiles. That's crazy. Okay, let's go to another. Okay, this is another spot. Whoa. Whoa. Yo, this looks so cool. And here's the store. This is another good god spot right here. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is another good god spot for M1 killers to be in rage and suffer.
Themed to the streets and the environment.
Okay.
And finally, we have the high streets and the low streets.
Dang, this is what the map layout looks like. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, there's the exit gates right here. So it's gonna be here and here. Ah. So there's the exit gates. If you guys don't know what the exit gates, it's right here, the top, the bottom left. How will fog offerings work though? We'll see. We'll see what I'll test it out in the PTB. Don't worry guys. I'll test out all the stuff in the PTB. If you guys have any questions or whatnot, I'll test it out once the PTB comes, which is in 5 days. But guaranteed the next stream, I'll also be covering this because I'll probably be free by now.
This kind of gives a preview.
Look at the colors.
That is amazing.
Look
That's a
how
nice.
vibrant and colorful this map is. Like in the bottom, you see all the yellow and orange, and then in the top, you see all the purple and cyan and pink. Such a cool gradient. It's almost like a Samsung background.
That's a top down, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are all the big tiles. There's all the quadrants that we have. So these are what the exit gate is. So just follow this big road to find the exit gates. So we have the market park, low streets, high streets. I feel like the high streets are gonna be used for like high pallet plays and stuff. Nightclub is obviously the main building.
And this kind of explains how things are organized.
And this is what the
Spectacular light
nightclub
show.
looks like. Whoa, this looks so nice. Look at that. Better have music in there. So this is the bar. Ooh. Can't wait for Joe. Oh, there's a hatch. So I'm guessing this is Shaq. This is gotta be Shaq. Ooh, I can't wait until Joey makes a Blicky play on Trickster, the Korean Webo. Hopefully Blicky plays uses build on this thing. Holy crap, this looks so nice.
Elsewhere throughout the map, this one's a lot more sort of creating lights and colors. Speaking of restaurants, even a karaoke
Okay,
bar.
so this is another place in the map. I'm guessing this is in the bottom right quadrant. Looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Whoa, it's a killer duck with a fish hat. Pretty nice. Any references? No. Alright, pretty cool. Guys, there's a laundry! Guys, are you guys afraid of laundry? Look, it's all about cleaning and showering your clothes. Man, hag on this map. Yeah, hag on this map will be... Oh, gosh. Whoever's a hag main, oh my gosh. Good luck. Kudos to you. If you know your place in the map and your traps, oh my gosh. This is like Larry's all over again.
Corner there, the highlighted area of which part of the map.
Okay.
And to ensure some interesting.
Whoa. Okay, this looks like a storage room or something. Shower. Yeah, shower, guys. Well, and this is the atmosphere if the survivor pops in.
If you could click play, awesome.
So for this map, we really wanted to blend the aspects of indoor and outdoor maps.
Dude, I can already tell that people are gonna when this map drops, people are gonna start using, like, people are gonna go to the top corner because I feel like DBD skins have a lot of pink and purple and blue. They're gonna start using purple, pink, and blue. to camouflage, bro. I just feel it.
Together. So there are many places. There's a really cool.
That's
Whoa.
really cool.
Oh, look at that. That's the exit gate. It's like a subway station. It's like one of those like subway stations where golden toolbox. Yeah, true. Where is the golden toolbox? I don't know.
The exit gate.
Yeah, the exit gate.
Honestly, the exit gate looks so sick. It looks like a subway station.
It's a really cool.
That's
Yeah, y'all gotta find it. I am not finding the golden toolbox. I am not finding a golden. I don't have the time to find the golden toolbox.
really
subway.
cool.
I love it.
We recognize that it would hinder some of the
Okay.
players' capabilities for finding some gameplay objectives that are inside.
Okay.
But for the ones
Okay,
that are outside,
more of these placements. Okay, cool.
yeah, fun though. It was a very clever with how we modularized every keep areas unique enough to.
Having a landmark is really important. The shack.
Oh, there's Shack. Okay.
That's right.
Want Chuck.
Those two
That
mascots.
looks pretty cool.
I'm sorry, but
honestly.
you can't pick.
It's one of the most beautiful maps. This might be my favorite map. It might be my favorite map. I think because my favorite map is the pizzeria. I know it's just a freaking hut. It's just a main building and that's it.
How large is this map?
So as I mentioned, it's 23 tiles.
23 tiles. So is there gonna be like sections and stuff? Well, no, probably there isn't. Anyways, that is what the live stream is about. I can't wait to be playing on the map and until the PTB comes out, which is on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday. So be on tune for that. I'm gonna give my own thoughts and whatnot, and yeah, I'm gonna end stream right here because I need to go. For yeah. Anyways. 12 gigabytes update, I'm calling it. Yeah, whatnot. Alright, I'm gonna be just raiding, who should I raid? Let's see. I'll raid a DBD creator for this one. And, let's see. Bye. I'll raid, let's see. Let's see. Let's go for like a low viewer count. Low viewer count. They need some followers, right? Sure, Rippers. No, actually, no. Let's raid, this girl, or this woman right here. Alright, then we're gonna, what's her name? Alright, copy this. Alright. Alright. Alright, guys. Anyways, if you enjoy this stream, I'm gonna put my outro. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Everything we just talked about, we'd be reacting to a song and whatnot, and listening to or watching DVD. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is. Be sure to give some love to the person I'm raiding at. So yeah. Anyways, goodbye.